Alright folks, so I do not understand Final Fantasy XIV PvP, and maybe I'm just old and senile now, but the stuff happening on screen looks like a mess of coked out chihuahuas running around looking for their next fix and randomly dying. Mind you, I'm only playing this for the crystal trophies because glamours are the endgame. You've got Crystalline Conflict, Frontline, and Rival Wings. Wish I could talk about Rival Wings, but nobody seems to play it. Before I continue, I'll say I think it's a pretty smart move of Squeenix to make one data center the PvP server. If you want a PvP, everyone has to visit the same server. This helps with queue times. I'm alright with it. With that out of the way, PvP in Final Fantasy XIV is an overstimulating mess, and as said before, I genuinely do not understand it. Legitimately, this may be an age issue, I'm not a kid anymore. But in college, I used to play Capcom and NetherRealm fighting games for cash tournaments, and I don't remember having an issue playing Marvel 3 and being completely lost on screen. And I'm playing this with reduced special effects, by the way. God forbid I give any praise to League of Legends, but the background is the background in that game to cite an example of it being done right. If I'm running around as Mundo or Warwick, it's pretty easy to see where I'm at because my character takes precedence in the visuals, same with enemy characters. I can fully admit this is likely a skill issue, but why the hell do I die in 2 hits as a tank character? Am I thinking about this correct? Because if I'm a tank, and maybe I've been poisoned from other MOBAs and whatnot, but I feel like I should be able to tank hits. Or are all the stats normalized in PvP? So, I'm playing Warrior. It has 2 abilities that Leroy Jenkins into the enemy team. You then mash some damage out, it has Rampart and the Bubble to mitigate damage afterwards and theoretically get you to safety. Yet I can single out a stray healer, do not even a quarter of their life bar, and subsequently die as I'm trying to run away from the damage the healer is doing to me. None of this PvP makes any sense to me, and again, I'm 99% sure it's user error. So to give you an idea of where my brain is, I'm going to reference League of Legends again. In League, there's a character called Malphite. He has an ability that charges into the enemy team for hard crowd control, kinda like the Warrior stun. He also has an automatic shield, not unlike the Bubble or Rampart Warrior gets, and an attack speed slowdown to keep himself alive when he dives. Then, to get out, he can steal movement speed from an opponent to run away with, kinda sorta the opposite of that chain move the Warrior has, where the Warrior slows down the enemy. All these tools let him go in on the enemy team and help him get out alive when he's used up his cooldowns. In my brain, that's what I'm trying to do in PvP with Warrior, and it isn't working. Hey, end of the day, I just want the glamours. But there's a lot of games of PvP I have to play, and I'd at least like to understand what I'm playing.